keep it 100 because it's time for Hub's Huddle Podcast. Listen to the man that talks sports from football to basketball 24/7, 365. He is known as the average Joe that knows more than average about sports.
What's up, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Hub.
What's up, everybody? It is Saturday, June 15th, 2019. Father's Day Eve to all the fathers across the world. Happy Father's Day. My father, myself, two beautiful daughters, ages 9 and 1. Today, man, let's get into it, man. Got some NBA news all the way around. First off, man, congratulations to the Toronto Raptors defeating their Golden State Warriors for the NBA title. It was Game 6 on Thursday night, man. It was a great game. Unfortunately, we seen Klay Thompson go down with a torn ACL. And also Kevin Durant, as we know, back in Game 5, he tore his Achilles, and he'll be out next season. Unfortunate for the Warriors. Also, this impacts, free agency because, as you know, Klay and Kevin Durant are both free agents. And the word on the street is that the Warriors will offer both players the max deal. We'll see how that all shakes out. Me personally, my opinion, I think Klay stays and maybe Kevin Durant might go. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. But, it got to be a team that's going to be willing to pay him money while he sits out all next season and, just hope and assume that he will be better the following season. There are already plenty of reports talking about, Kevin Durant might not be the same player when he come back. Who knows, man? We did see Dominique Wilkins years ago come back and balled out after tearing his Achilles. But let's get back to Toronto Raptors, man. Congratulations to these guys, Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard. That's my guy, man. Finals MVP. In my opinion right now, best basketball player in the world. He stopped two super teams from going for completing a three-peat. Remember back when, LeBron, Wade, and Chris Bosh of the Miami Heat was going for their third consecutive, championship in a row. It was Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs that put the stop on that one. I remember Tim Duncan and all those guys. And then now here with the Golden State Warriors, they were looking to have their first three-peat, and they ran into the claw. So he took down two, teams that were going for a three-peat, and I believe he's the first player to win the Finals MVP from the West and from the East. So, and he is the third player to win Finals MVP with a different team. He joins, I believe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James, of course. That Toronto Raptors team, man, I posted on my Instagram before the series started, and, I apologize, you guys, I couldn't get on and just talk about it. But I had picked, the Raptors in 7 games. And a lot of people thought I was bugging, man. They were saying, Golden State in 4. And I kind of had to tell people, what? My reasons for this is that they got, championship caliber guys on their squad, the Raptors, and they play, team basketball. It's not like no type of hero ball going on. You got Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green who play with the Spurs and won championship over there. And you got Serge Ibaka, of course, when they played, the Miami Heat back when he was with Oklahoma City with Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. They didn't win, but, he had, finals experience to play in the moment and know what it's like. The Raptors, man, they had a great series, man. Of course, you've seen Drake all over the place. I don't know if he dropped the 2 new songs he's supposed to drop yet, but I'm going to be checking for those as I get done this podcast. But, congrats to the Toronto Raptors. Heck of a season. Heck of a series with the Golden State Warriors. Like I said, people talk about injuries. Injuries are a part of the game, man. It is what it is, man. Next man up. And I'm just tired of people, trying to discredit, Toronto for coming in and beating the Warriors, man. Because, if the shoe was on the other foot, people be praising, the Warriors and say, oh, they did it without Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. But nobody failed to realize to look at the team that LeBron James played, against Golden State, back then where he was missing Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. So, I mean, you can basically say the same thing about that, but nobody said nothing about the injuries. And you guys know I'm not a LeBron James guy. So, I had to bring that up to a couple people, just so they can know, like, don't, discredit, Toronto for winning, in this situation. Injuries are all a part of a game. And speaking of LeBron James, there has been a big trade today. The New Orleans Pelicans have traded Anthony Davis over to the Los Angeles Lakers. I really don't know how to, put this whole deal together. The trade was, I believe it was Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and what's his name? The kid Hart. I know he played in Villanova. And also they gave away 3 first-round draft picks to the New Orleans Pelicans for Anthony Davis. Now, I mean, there is numerous reports coming out. You got Wojbomb, he's talking about basically Anthony Davis will resign with the Lakers, and you got other guys talking about Anthony Davis is going to, test free agency after this coming season. Only time will tell, man. Who knows, man? And I had to remind people, like Kyrie said the same thing about Boston back in October, and right now look like he's going to be going to Brooklyn. So, somebody can say, yeah, I'm going to resign with LA, or I'm going to resign with this team, and then come to off season they have a different change of heart. Depends on how the whole season shakes out. But just looking at it, the West is pretty much wide open. You got Golden State with Clay and Kevin Durant situation. Don't know if Kevin Durant is going to be even a Golden State Warrior next year. I think Clay will. But, just the timetable of these guys' injuries on how they're going to come back, that really impacts Golden State and what they do. So, and also you got Houston on the other end. They're in the business of trading everybody from CP3 and Clint Capella, which I'm hearing that the Celtics are trying to make a deal with Clint Capella. I don't know how that's going to fall out. Maybe it shakes, maybe it doesn't. It depends on, I guess, if Al Horford is going to come back to the Celtics or not. That might be, or maybe they might have both of them. I don't know. But, you're looking at that. And like I said, man, with Lakers, like the West is open right now, but my thing is you got, LeBron James coming in 17th season. I think this is going to be a 17th. And you got Anthony Davis, who is injury prone. How that's going to shake out as well. Depends on what else they build around the Lakers. I'm hearing things about Kemba Walker is going to be targeted. But according to, Kemba's camp, he wants to stay in Charlotte. So, outside of loyalty, I don't know why he want to stay in Charlotte instead of going playing with LeBron and, Anthony Davis. But, but like I said, man, you got these two guys. They're going to have to build around them, and, and they're going to give these guys a lot of load management because you're going to really need them, in April through May. And if they get to the finals, June. So it's a lot to look forward to. Free agency opens up, with July 1st, I believe. So, expect a lot of things to go down. I think the Lakers got enough right now, I think, to get a max player. So you got Kyrie out there, you got Jimmy Butler out there, who rumored that, during the Philly and Toronto series, LeBron, met with Kawhi and Jimmy Butler. Maybe that was something to see about the offseason. Who knows? But, it's a lot going on. NBA's heating up. This is about the time, summer free agency, July 1st hits, 4th of July. Of course, I'm going on vacation, in July, so I'm going to try to keep my ear to the streets and what's going on. And hopefully, a lot of this stuff shakes out before I go on vacation, because I'm not going to bring anything with me to drop a podcast while I'm on the road. Maybe I'll do it over the phone. I have no idea. But, somehow, some way I communicate that out with you guys and see who's going where and how it's going to shake out. And where will Kyrie Irving end up, man? Rumors is that if Boston couldn't get Anthony Davis, then, Kyrie's really going to go to Brooklyn. So, maybe he's going to go to Brooklyn. Maybe he end up in LA with LeBron. I know he apologized, him and LeBron, they got over their differences, and I really don't see him going back to LeBron, because that defeats the purpose of you trying to be a leader. So I see him going probably to Brooklyn. I mean, if he stays in Boston, great. I'm a Boston Celtics fan. That'd be great, but I'm fine either way. If you roll, then hey, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this right here is your keys. You drive this team as far as it can go. That's where I'm at right now. And if Kyrie goes to Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell is going to be, I believe he's not going to stay in Brooklyn. So, look for that, situation on how that's going to unfold. And also, like I said, the status of Kevin Durant, we don't know. Is he going to remain in Golden State, or is he going to test free agency? And every team has to know that you're not going to have him next season because he's out all year. And plus, you got to look at how will he come back from an Achilles injury. So, what's the salary range going to be and everything. This is going to be, this is going to be very interesting, off season about how things are shaking, each way. With the Lakers, how will they continue to improve the roster, even though I think they gave up a lot for Anthony Davis, knowing that, injury history plus on top of, uncertainty if he's going to stay or go. I understand that, Rich Paul is, under the LeBron cap, so these guys under the same team. So, hey, it is what it is. Maybe, Anthony Davis is going to stay there long term. Maybe he's not. Who really knows, man? But it's a lot to look forward to. Like I said, July, June, July, NBA heats up. We got the draft this coming Thursday, rather. So we're going to see, most likely Zion is going to New Orleans. He's going to be a Pelican. They had the number 1 pick. They also got the number 4 pick. And rumors are heating up about that, saying that, teams are interested in that number 4, man. So maybe, the Pelicans can turn that one around and flip it, for more picks or another player. Who knows, man. But you looking at that, you're looking at situation with the Lakers. You got situation with New Orleans. They're going to be a nice young core. They're building. They're going to get Zion. You're going to have Lonzo. Well, whatever Lonzo Ball going to be. I'm quite sure Big Daddy LeVar is going to be over there, and he's going to be harping soon about his son not being in L.A. Then you got Brandon Ingram, who's pretty solid. Lakers on the other hand, they got to keep Kyle Kuzma, which was a plus for them. But like I said, you're going to need more to build around LeBron and Anthony Davis, to get over the hump and over there in the West, because you got teams like Portland, got teams like Denver. You still got San Antonio. No matter how you toss it, them dudes is always going to be around. You got Oklahoma City. It's a lot of teams in the West. You still can't count out the Warriors. Yeah, they're going to be shorthanded. 2 players, or however this is going to shake out with them, we don't know. As far as the East, you're going to have the defending champs over there, Toronto Raptors. I'm quite sure they're going to lock up, Kawhi Leonard to a max and get that over with. I don't see him leaving now since, they had won a title. You got Philadelphia. What's going to happen with them and Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler's a free agent. Is he going to go out west? Will he stay in Philadelphia? What? Who knows? Is he going to go somewhere and pair himself with Kyrie Irving? Like I said, the same thing with Boston. Boston, they had opportunity to trade for, Anthony Davis, but the Pelicans wanted Jason Tatum. And according to my sources, Danny Ainge wasn't in the business of trading Jason Tatum over there in a package deal for Anthony Davis if Anthony Davis wasn't going to, sign long-term with the Celtics. And of course with that, I had the rumor of Kyrie's camp saying, if you guys don't get, Anthony Davis, then, I'm definitely, I'm out. Like, I'm not, coming back to Boston. So who knows, man? Who knows, man? Maybe it might be some weird situation. Kyrie might end up coming back to Boston. Who knows? Maybe he goes to Brooklyn. Maybe he goes somewhere else. Maybe he go out west. Clippers, Lakers, wherever. Clippers, they got, they can go ahead and go sign the max player as well. So it's a lot that's going to be going on, man. The Knicks, that's a trash dumpster fire over there, but it is what it is. And I'm sorry, Knicks fans, I know. But, I mean, you guys just seems like, the Knicks can never get the guy that they want and they covet. I remember when, LeBron was a free agent, it was like, And now this time around, you guys were so dead on, like, we're going to get KD, we're going to get Kyrie. And now it's looking like, and you guys are so locked in on getting the first round pick, and then that goes to New Orleans. So, it's rough for you Knicks fans, man. But, like I said, I'm excited for free agency, see how it shakes out. Me personally, I'm hoping for the best for the Boston Celtics, since I'm a fan. But as a fan in basketball, man, I like this. I like this, the suspense of everything, the rumors that come out every day, have every fan base over here chirping and saying a lot of things, man, and just wishing for that one guy to come and just, rewrite the ship for their whole franchise. But that's it for me tonight, guys, man. I just want to talk about a little NBA. We got Tyson Fury returning to the boxing ring tonight. That's on ESPN Plus. Make sure you check that out. Like I said, NBA draft is next Thursday. And also free agency is opening up on July 1st, man. So, get ready for the fireworks, man. I'm quite sure this Anthony Davis deal isn't going to be the only deal that goes down before, draft day. Maybe even on draft day, it might be another deal. Like I said, look out for the Pelicans, because they own, the Lakers, fourth pick now. Look out for these guys, man, to make a move probably and, trade that for somebody to come on in. And plus also, man, they got 3 future first round picks. So if this thing in LA don't work, the Pelicans, man, they're going to build, a nice team. They're already going to have a nice team now. We're coming in with Zion. Like I said, we really don't know how he's going to be in the NBA, but, with the projection, he's going to be a heck of a talent. And, it's a lot of teams in the NBA that you got to look out for and how they're going to, improve in the offseason, like Philadelphia, like a Boston, even Milwaukee over there. Toronto, the same thing, even though they are the champs, they can always improve. Golden State, how they're going to keep things together. Is Boogie going to stay as well? Well, who knows? Same with the Lakers. They just now got Anthony Davis to pair with LeBron James. So, what else they're going to bring in, to the table to help this team, become a championship contender. I know Vegas already got these guys as the favorites coming in, to the new season, but things change all the time, man. We still got teams like Portland, Denver, Oklahoma City, even Houston, even though these guys are looking to gut out, some of these guys and trade and, and retool, this whole ship here. So it's a lot, to get excited for. Like I said, this is the time of year for the NBA, to do their work. Of course, we got NFL around the corner with training camps going to be starting towards the end of July. So, man, it's going to be a good summer, man. We got baseball in full swing right now. And, hey, boxing is live. And, like I said, Tyson Fury returns tonight. A few weeks ago, had the biggest upset with Ruiz upsetting Anthony Joshua up in Madison Square Garden. Beat that guy. It was just funny. Deontay Wilder still over there chomping at the bit to see who he's going to get next. It's looking like a rematch with Ortiz, and also he's supposed to be fighting Tyson Fury again in a rematch. So it's a lot to look forward to in the boxing world. Like I said, NBA right now is heating up. NFL's coming around the corner. So keep it locked and loaded, man. So that's it for me tonight, guys, man. I'll get with you guys later. Hopefully, I'm going to be dropping another podcast next week. We're going to talk about the NBA draft and get everything in order. I might put together my little mock draft and post it on my page. So if you guys on Instagram, follow me at at Hubs Huddle. I'm sorry. Twitter is Hubs Huddle. Facebook is the same thing. My podcast is on iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify. Anywhere you probably can get a podcast, you can just Google my podcast through Google. Google it. Hubs Huddle Podcast. It'll show you every single stream, man. And just continue to follow me, share it with a friend, tell them, let's go, man. Like I said, from day one, this has been for the people. I'm almost at a year doing this, and it's pretty good to get behind the mic and talk to you guys and, give you guys my perspective on how I see things in the world of sports. So until next time, man, you guys have a blessed day. To all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And let's continue to keep this thing rolling. Hub is out.